it is very important that we get on top of it as quickly as possible. It is now, we've already started to see the effects of it as a result of China now suspending beef exports into China, as well as potentially wool. And obviously this has a huge effect on us. We've traced back some of the cases to an auction that took place in KwaZulu-Natal, and very clearly regulations are not being followed. As a result of that, and to get on top of it, we're making a number of interventions. So I'll be issuing some new regulations that are going to govern auctions, particularly to make sure that we have an absolute adherence to the regulations there, because that has been traced to the spread in Mpumalanga and Gauteng, which has obviously exacerbated the situation. And those regulations will be tightening up on some of those areas where we believe there have been abuse and misuse. And obviously to do that. Then we've entered into public-private partnerships with a number of feedlots to procure vaccines for foot and mouth. So there's a vaccination program that'll be going on there. And then obviously meeting with the SAPS as well as provincial traffic authorities to ensure that they come on board with animal movement control. But at the end of the day, what we actually need is a track and trace system. And that is why I'm working very closely with the RMIS, the industry body in the red meat sector, to find a track and trace system that's going to make sure that any animal that's moved anywhere in the country is actually tracked, traced, and able to be accounted for. I think this will have a huge impact on assisting us with disease control, but also with the scourge of stock theft. Tags that are then used to identify animals. People coming to auctions will have to have made sure that their animals were registered for movement and the like. And these are the things we're going to have to do to get on top of the disease. And I think that if we have these regulations, if we have a track and trace system, our farmers will be the net beneficiaries. And I'm really hoping that we will have the cooperation of farmers who mustn't see this as some sort of cynical attempt by government to control their animals, or as somebody said to me the other day, Bill Gates trying to see how many cows they have. It's got nothing to do with that. It's about improving our biosecurity in South Africa so that we create a premium for South African products and exports, which can only then benefit our local farmers going forward and help us to keep diseases under control and to get on top of stock theft.